My name is Kenneth Ringstaff. It's June the 11th. My password is Hummingbird. This is probably the 15th or more time that I've recorded this intro. I'm just not getting it right. To be clear, my whole theme is really about the need of fathers in America. To be selfish, it's really kind of how do I feel needed as a father in America? What value do we bring to the table? Are dads needed? We all say yes, but it's harder to quantify. Moms definitely get the preference. Mother is God in the eyes of many children. That being said, let's really talk about what the need of fathers in America. Let's talk about what happens when a dad is not in a kid's life. When we're really talking about the National Fatherhood Initiative, fatherhood.org, they've collected stats from National Census Bureau, and they've collected a few things. There's a few things that happen when a father figure is not present in a kid's life. Lower birth weights, higher rates of emotional and behavioral issues, higher chance of neglect and abuse, higher chance of obesity, poor school performance, more likelihood of getting someone pregnant or becoming pregnant themselves, and unfortunately, higher rates of suicide. None of them seem really good. It's hard to say what a dad brings to the table on these things, and you can go point by point and try to really make arguments for each. I have to lap on really like what my own experience is, not only from being a son that had a terrific dad, but also my own kid's life. I remember when I was in high school, I played football. Got hit really hard once, man, I got the wind knocked out of me. Dad came down on the field, checked on me, didn't help me up. Just asked me, am I hurt or am I injured? I asked him, what's the difference? He said, if you're injured, you're going to the hospital. If you're hurt, you get up and you walk it off and you keep playing. Which are you? In my earliest memory, it's the first time I remember where I was trying to build a skill of resiliency and my dad was teaching it to me. He wasn't teaching me a lesson like you'd learn in school. He just asked me a question. Pretty interesting question. I've had moments like that with my oldest son. He plays soccer. I don't think I've asked him if he's hurt or injured, but versions of it. I think dads allow kids to fail, allow kids to get hurt, not maim, but just take a few bruises every now and then to let them know you're going to be okay. You're going to get up and you're going to walk it off. As a matter of fact, you should go out into the world. You should fail so you learn how not to do stuff, or you learn how to do stuff. Failure is a wise man's education. I think in a broad brush statement, I think moms do a great job of nurturing. I think they build protective bubbles around their babies and nothing gets through those bubbles. I think fathers come along and take a different approach. They throw kids on the bed. They wrestle. They horseplay. Probably make more messes. But they end up allowing kids to take risks and letting them know it's going to be okay. And the kids end up generally feeling a more sense of protection, inclusiveness, and just knowing that there's not just one parent out in the world that loves them, but two. When I really wrap my whole presentation up, when I really think about my two boys and what I bring to the table for them, it's not what I bring to the table. It's how I'm building the table so they have, as best as they can, a productive life. They see how I treat their mom. They see how I treat them when they do things that are not right, that are not good. Either in how we have behavioral issues that we correct at home so a correction officer doesn't have to do it later. And we show them how to have mercy for those around them that probably also do wrong things against them and how we can respond right. I think fathers bring a lot to the table. I think we're needed. I think a lot of fathers either need to step up or just be there for their kids. Sometimes not to say anything, but just to be present. That father presence is needed in America. Thank you.